G'day world, I'm Coram E, the electric plane guy. Today I want to show you an amazing new rig we've put together to help charge the Pipistrel Alpha Electro in remote areas. So what we have is a fantastic electric plane which operates really well when there's good grid energy available, or a great solar installation that lets us charge this aircraft from free energy from the sun. What we're finding, however, is that lots of regional airports haven't had their infrastructure upgraded for 50, 100 years in some cases. I'm not actually exaggerating. And there's very little available electrical power at these airports. And these are just sometimes 100, 150 kilometers out of metropolitan areas. We're looking at grids that can sometimes only deliver 10 amps or even as low as, one circumstance, 4 amps of electrical current at the site, which isn't enough to practically charge electric aircraft, whether that's electric assisted gliders or electric Pipistrel Alpha Electro trainers and recreational aircraft like this, let alone the next generation of electric aircraft like the Diamond EDA-40, the Electron 5, and a couple of these great larger electric aircraft that are coming out that are going to want a fair bit of power available to recharge at these airports. So to overcome our initial problem, and hopefully we'll be deploying this at Rottnest Island in Perth, Western Australia soon, we've got a complete mobile charge solution. In this magic little box here is 10 kilowatt hours of battery storage. Now that trickle charges off the system. If the system has solar panels like we have available here at Jandakot Airport, then we're charging off free energy from the sun. And similarly at Rottnest Island, there's a huge wind turbine installation there and a great 600 kilowatt solar installation there, which will charge this at peak solar times and give us free energy from the sun to recharge the electric aircraft. Now, this little rolling rig has a really low draw on the grid. We can wind it right down to something like just a couple of amps and slowly charge the 10 kilowatt hours of batteries in here. Then we can roll that over to the plane, and with this 3 kilowatt charging system, we can then top the plane up. So in the circumstances for Rottnest Island, for instance, we'll fly from Jandakot to Rottnest Island. Even if we take a little bit of a scenic route, we're only using about 7 to 8 kilowatt hours of the plane's energy to fly over there. Now, we technically do have enough energy to take off and come back again, but we'd be coming back to the mainland on very close to our minimum reserve power, which is not good airmanship, and it just puts you in a risk position you don't want to be in. So what we want to do while we're over there at the island is to top up the charge to 95 or 100%, depending on what we use on the way over there. This will top that up in just a couple of hours. So you fly over to Rottnest Island, you park up, you go and enjoy your breakfast, lunch, or spend the day there, or even spend the night there, and recharge the aircraft with this mobile rig. So this can go in the public parking area at Rottnest Island, and we can roll the rig over, plug it in for the recharge, which takes a couple of hours. Then the plane's back and topped up, full, ready for a return journey to the mainland, and we can do that far away from our minimums with enough power to have a little bit of fun on the way and take the scenic route back. We can scale this same unit here. Everything you see here is completely scalable. We could make it 2, 3, 5, 10 times bigger than this. A little bit harder to push around if it was 10 times bigger. This all in all weighs about 200 kilos as is. So on this trolley, it's quite easy for one person to move around on a flat surface, but the larger ones would need some power assist. But we can take this same principle and scale it for more commercial aircraft operations in the next few years as these electric aircraft start to really expand the options that are going to come into the market. We'll start to do a lot more commercial ops, and we can upgrade quickly and cheaply the infrastructure at regional airports with a mobile power unit. This isn't just restricted to charging planes either. This just has a 240 volt outlet on the back, 10 amps. You could power any old thing with 10 kilowatt hours of battery. The same power unit could then power the hangar operations, could power tools at a site, it could power your home. And we'll have this available for all sorts of uses as outside of aviation as well. But to solve our infrastructure issue that we have at these regional airports, and to be able to put something in that's temporary or seasonal, we can put in these mobile power units that are going to give electric aircraft charging options and work and power options at these sites, and scale them over time. So we'll use this at Rottnest initially, and then when we're doing more air traffic there and using the bigger aircraft in a year or two from now, we'll want to put a bigger one of these or modularly connect another one or two to expand its capacity. That's how we're solving our initial issues of power availability at remote airports to keep us flying in more places and keep us flying off free, green, renewable solar energy or wind energy when it's available. We hope this has been informative. please like and follow. We want to see you here and keep sharing everything we're doing with electric aviation in Australia. And come and fly with us. Follow the links below and book a flight in one of these amazing aircraft in Perth or Melbourne. And we'll have more places that we're flying very, very soon. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.